camera. Okay, there we go. Hello and happy Friday. Welcome in. It is good to see you. Welcome, Scrubby, and any potential lurkers. Nog, welcome in. 24 months. That's a Twitch toddler. Oh my god. 24.
Najatron just subscribed for 24 months. 24 months. That's a Twitch toddler. We have a toddler together.
Wow. Thank you so much for 24 months of support. I really, really appreciate it. That is just unbelievable to me. It's kind of mind-blowing that I've been streaming long enough for that to be possible. I mean, I know I've been streaming longer than that, but it feels like I just started, you know? Like I don't feel like I've really been doing Twitch all that long, and here we are. Um but yeah, Nog, welcome in. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. My nails, thank you. I really like them too. Unfortunately, I did chip one yesterday during a team event. I'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I'm really into them. They're like blue with like a little white stripe on them. It's kind of my new thing. I love it. Um, yeah, so we are doing the community challenge today, finally. It's only been like a month since since it's been completed. Um, and essentially what the goal is going to be is we're going to try and build Mindful Cabin from Forsaken Airfield in the Long Dark. We're going to try and build it in The Sims 4. I've done something like this in the past. It's been a really, really long time since we've done anything in The Sims 4, but I've made Astrid and Will and a wolf, their pet dog.
That's brilliant.
Scrubby, thank you. I agree. Um, and we also, what did we build? We built Foreman's Retreat. Now we built it original to the Long Dark first, and then we sort of did a renovation because it wasn't actually a house according to The Sims 4 because you don't have a toilet or anything. You have no plumbing whatsoever, so I built an outhouse for it. So yeah, we're gonna just jump right in. We're gonna give it a shot. I also have a picture up for reference. I have a couple of pictures over here that I've saved for like what things look like and where things are, but we're gonna do our best. I'm not really like a good builder in The Sims. I just enjoy it. It's fun. It's a fun challenge. Now we're gonna head up here, which is this is Mount Komorebi, the Japan-inspired world, because there's always snow. Which feels very fitting for a build that's Long Dark inspired. And this is where we've got Will and Astrid and our wolf. They're so bad. Now, you'll see that there's a building here. This was actually not on stream, but I started trying to build misanthropes because I really like the layout of that house. But I was struggling. So we're gonna just get rid of everything. Maybe I'll go back and try and do that again. I'll show you what I have so far. It's not much. It's really not much. But I've got the outside. I was just super struggling with this part, which is like, this is apparently down on the second floor, but also on the third. It just wasn't working. Rob, welcome in. Happy Friday. Is it as deadly? Can we get a bear? We can certainly get a stuffed bear. So yeah, nevertheless, this was not going well. I got really frustrated with the layout of the building, and so we're gonna get rid of this. Let's bulldoze it. Let's actually bulldoze the whole terrain as well, even though we are going to use terrain tools, and I'm a little nervous about that. But we're gonna have to, because as you can see, Mindful Cabin is sort of like on a hill of sorts. What I think we're gonna do actually is work from this angle, or like from this side, even though technically this is the front of the lot. We're gonna work this way because Mindful Cabin is kind of long and skinny. So that's gonna be the plan. And I don't have all the packs. The Sims 4 with all of its expansions is just it's too expensive. It's too expensive. No one can afford all of the packs not on sale. I mean, sure, there are people out there who can, and like if I really, really, really wanted to, I could too, but you know, some of those packs are just so broken, and it's just it's just too much. It's just too much money if you ask me, so I'm not bothering with all of them. I have some that I've gotten on sale, I've gotten some in bundles, but I don't have all of them. So we're gonna have to do our best with what I have. We'll just go with that. Exactly. Even on sale, if you get every pack, you're going to be spending over $1,000. And that's even if you consider that they've now made the base game free to play. Like, it's just there's just so much content and so much stuff to pay for. We're not doing that. So, what we are going to need to do though is we're gonna need to start with some higher terrain. I'm just gonna, wow, that's maybe a bit much, but you know, I probably should have turned this down just a little bit. Let's maybe start flattening things up here. I don't know. Do I want to go even higher than that? I mean, it is on a cliff. I guess maybe we do need to go a little bit higher. This is so weird. I'm not really, good at using terrain tools, so this will be an adventure for all of us, I think. We do need to make sure that we have, like, a space to work on, though. This will be fine. Whatever happens, it's gonna be okay. You'll have to make an extra hairy man of a larger size. Well, like I said, we can just get a giant teddy bear. In fact, I'm pretty sure the last time we did this, I just took this guy and I, like, sized him up really big for a while. Oh, I can't place him outside the lot. Well, fine, game. How about here? There we go. Giant teddy bear. Why not? Okay, so I actually have to get started on this. I think it would make sense to start with a base. We're gonna need to just, well, let's think about this. So, you know, let's start with a room. Mindful cabin is just basically a really long, skinny box, right? Basically. That's basically all it is a long, skinny box. That's, oh god. It's gonna be fine. I have never played SimCity, no. There is no basement in this place, but we are going to need to do, like a stilt foundation. So what we might need to do is actually lift this up. Boom. Not bad. We're getting there. I made the base game free to play because they make too much money off the packs, charge full game prices for just the packs. Absolutely. Absolutely. They were just like, you know what? It doesn't make sense. We want to make sure that people can buy our packs because that's where we're getting all of our money because the game is half-baked anyway. Yeah. Let's see, do we need a flat square or a flat platform? I guess technically a flat platform. Because we've got ourselves what looks like, well, we have a front porch. And it looks like a back porch. I can't tell if there's a side porch as well. We might need to do some more research. I've only been to this place once, so I don't really remember. We're just gonna take this. We're gonna just copy it. And this is a little bit bigger for sure. I wonder if maybe this just goes out to the side a little bit, and that's what we're seeing here. Like, I'm almost wondering if there's a second here. We can actually make this just a tad bigger. It looks like there's a second set of stairs coming down from the back porch. So there's a set of stairs in the front, obviously, but it looks like there might... Here, I'll also make it a little bit bigger on your end. If I can find the window capture. There we go. We'll just make it just a tiny bit bigger. I don't know about The Sims 4, but in 3 you could add your own content to it. They even had a store where you could sell content you created. So in The Sims 4, I've looked into this a little bit because I've always thought that modding in The Sims was kind of a cool thing. And I did make a few things in The Sims 3. There is a tool that you can download for The Sims 4 to kind of import your own stuff. but I don't remember if it's actually officially connected with them or not. It's been a really long time since I've looked into it. Is this even bigger? I can't tell. I don't think so. It might come down just a little bit, like that. It might just come around the corner just a tad. Now, it would definitely be easier to do something like this if I had, like... There are specific packs I'm thinking would make this easier. One of them being, I feel like the Werewolves pack would be useful, and Outdoor Retreat. I feel like both of those things would make it so easy to get the right vibes for TLD. Alas, that's not going to happen. Actually, you know what? I don't think we really want a second floor. I think what we actually want is just a roof that's really tall. I'm wondering if we can make that happen with the split level inside by just using this, or if I have to use a second floor. I guess we're gonna find out. Because what I'm thinking is we need to have inside, we're going to have like a little, we're going to look from above for a little bit. Basically need, oh, I just destroyed my roof, as you can tell by the lighting. No, okay, that's not what I want to do. I guess technically I do need to make that first. Alright, let's get rid of the roof. The square room back here. And the thing is, it's only here, and then it actually opens up. But I guess technically what we have to do is do this, add the stairs, and then delete the inside. So, we'll add some stairs. We'll pretend like I know what I'm doing. And then we'll make ourselves a nice little platform thing here. And we just got rid of our stairs. Okay, how about like this? And then we get rid of this. Yeah, okay. But why does that get rid of this? Because I wouldn't want a wall there. That's stupid. There's not going to be a floating wall. Oh, I probably need to turn it into a railing first. I've done a major hard lurk today, helping Maddie set up her new PC and get OBS and StreamerBot and all that good stuff. Not a problem, Nog. I have absolute faith that the two of you will get it all straightened up and ready for Maddie's next stream. And I always appreciate the lurk. The thing I hate about Sims 4 is that you can't enclose stairs in a wall because it glitches through. Like, you can't put a door at the top of the stairs. I agree. I don't like that. I don't know if they fixed it yet or not, but they had this glitch going where, like, if you had railings going down the side, it would get engulfed, basically. And I don't know why that was the case. Let's see. Can I get rid of this now? No. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, okay. Okay. We're back to normal. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh no. Oh no. As you can tell, it's been a while since I've been in The Sims. And now my screen is just white. There we go. Also, I have this slight problem with my phone, with my mouse not wanting to let me use the middle wheel. Okay. This is, like, extremely long and skinny. I almost wonder if we're gonna have to... Okay, and this is open. Cool. That's not what I wanted. I would like a ceiling. Can I do that? Can I have a ceiling without walls? Yeah, okay, there we go. No, wait, did it just got rid of that. Cool. This makes sense, game. This totally makes sense. Okay. It doesn't matter. Once we put on the roof, it should close it off. I'm almost wondering if we should make it one tile wider. I guess it depends once we get in there and start building things if it's going to fit, because I actually feel like this is the right proportions. Okay, so we're gonna need stairs. we'll actually pick real stairs and such later. But in the meantime, we're just gonna grab these stairs. It doesn't matter what they look like, and we're just gonna put them where we need them, and then we'll also add on some railings and stuff. This is another glitch that just happens in The Sims that I cannot stand. It gets rid of part of your foundation if we put it here. So I guess we're gonna have to put it here so it doesn't do that. I actually wonder if we should make this even taller. This looks so ridiculous because I made this part so flat. We'll fix that. Eventually. Eventually I will get to the point when we can fix things. Gotta make sure to add some beautiful railings so that no one falls off. See, the nice thing about building in Mount Komorebi is that there's just automatically snow in the upper parts. So, like, we even have the snow on the bear. How cool is that? Now, why there's a bear here? Because there can be. Because we want it there. There's not actually a bear this close to Mindful Cabin, I don't think. Alright, let's just get the matching ones just for now. And then there's like a broken fence and stuff. We can get something like that out of debug. I almost wonder if this should be pulled in one. That kind of looks better to me. So yeah, I have a couple of stories from this week. As I said at the beginning, one of my nails unfortunately got chipped. I'm gonna have to fix it up later today because yesterday we had a team event at work, and we went Kegern, which is a German form of bowling. It's not exactly bowling. It is slightly different because you only have 9 pins. The balls do not have holes in them for your fingers. There's actually a lot of really big differences. It's just easy to call it German bowling, but really there are quite a few differences. For example, it's not just about knocking down all of the pins, but they have different types of games that you can try. For example, there's ones where you try to get certain patterns, so you try to knock down specific pins, or there's ones where essentially you get 4 slots to put the numbers that you actually, the number of pins that you knock down. And so you can choose to put them in space 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then with that decision you can basically choose to try and get the highest number or the lowest number. Oh man, I think we're gonna have a hard time finding really good windows for up top. We're gonna just start filtering by brown. So it was a lot of fun. It's something that I had heard about many times. It's you know, a very popular pastime here. There's a lot of like clubs that do that. Ooh, these actually could work really well. But I've never gotten the chance to try and play before. Ooh, House on a Hill, that's perfect. So it was a lot of fun to actually get to learn how to play yesterday. We're actually gonna get rid of this. We're gonna move. We're gonna do some alt placing today. I've decided, because I want this over the door. And there's supposed to be a gap between the two, but they are centered. Although they're centered in where the... See, this is like one of my problems that I have with trying to make these in The Sims. It's because these should be like up here. What we could do is add some testing sheets. Oh gosh, what is the code for it? Testing sheets dot enabled true. I should have looked this up before. Oh, it's just testing sheets true. Oh, see, I'm still thinking of the old ones where it's like bool prop testing cheats enabled. Testing cheats true. There we go. Because then what we can do is we can actually... Cannot use multiple... are you serious? But I have cheats on. You're supposed to let me do these things. Oh, I probably need to add on BB move objects first. That would help. Of course. That's what I need. Because then what we can do is try... Oh, that's a problem. But see, now those are way too high. We're going to think about that for a little bit. We're going to just let that stew. That's my solution for it. Now we could just put these here and we'll... That's a problem for a future waffle. I really wish I didn't need a second level here. Is there a better way that I can do this? This is one of the problems with trying to get these types of builds in The Sims. It's trying to get the proportions right. But yeah, so it was my first time playing. It was actually a lot of people's first time playing. And we had quite a lot of fun. Lots of laughter. I wouldn't say we did great, but we also didn't do terribly either. We really tried to improve ourselves. We tried to learn as we went. I gotta say, it's one of those things that it didn't really feel like we were actually learning anything. Even though we really, really were trying, it felt like anytime we changed something, it's like, okay, this is how this works now. And then we try and do it again and replicate our success. And the exact opposite thing would happen. It felt so random, but I think I'm leaning more towards having it there in the middle. It's too bad I can't place them right here, that it does that weird glitch. Because that would be the perfect solution. One of the things that makes Keegan different from bowling is the fact that there's actually, firstly, the path that the ball goes down is not perfectly flat, so there's like a slight curve in the flooring so that it actually makes it more difficult to get the pins on the edges. And on top of that, it's also not straight, so it like goes out and then it fans at the end, so it's very skinny in the front and then it widens out at the back. Yeah, that definitely makes a difference. That was a bit of an adjustment, although I have to say I didn't have as many gutter balls as I feared I might. Yeah, see, this is one of those things where I feel like if we had something like outdoor retreat, it might look better, because I know they've got things for log cabins. Here we're just gonna have to deal with regular wood siding, because even though it goes side to side, I don't really think that this simple siding is going to cut it. That just looks way too suburban. I just don't think that's what we're looking for here. And this wood paneling just looks too... What's the word I'm looking for? It looks too perfect, I guess. We could try the shackled shingles. Or shacked side shingles, as it's actually called. But I don't know that that's really right either. Yeah, these are definitely too suburban. I mean, we could do it, but I just feel like this is much closer to the vibes that we're looking for. I wonder if we could try to put it lower. Maybe that's it. We actually don't make this part quite as tall, because this is tall. The angle's a little bit off that way, but I think this works. Yeah. I feel like that looks a little bit better. Okay, so there we go. We've got our windows there. Oh, I gotta get the rest of the shingling done. The siding. Now, I don't know what the back looks like yet. And even though we can't see the roof texture, I'm still going to add a roof texture. I'm just going to use this one, I think. It feels right to me. Now we do have this little... Oh, that's actually perfect. That is precisely what we're looking for. Right in the middle. Let's see, is the color right? There are no color options. So yes, the color is right. That's how that works here. Let's see. I'm going to see if we've got a picture of like from the other side. Yeah, here we go. We've got one window. Cool. Gotta make sure we get that one window. So we're gonna use this same one as over here. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know if I actually have any pictures of the back. Oh, I did a really good job putting the siding on the inside. Actually, you know what? We are going to use the siding on the inside because it's a wooden cabin, so it is going to just have wood walls. I wonder if we have different colors of wood that look better with this. Oh, actually, yeah, this kind of grayish brown wood looks really nice. I feel like that's more what I'm looking for. That's not it. I actually feel like we need a taller door too. I mean, maybe not, but... They have very basic, very basic doors. I don't know, all of these feel weird to me. Yeah, all of these just feel wrong. Nothing with windows. I don't really feel like a two-panel door makes sense. None of these colors are right either. Because why would they be? Alright, I guess we're gonna go back to this one. But now I feel like we need to change the color of the windows back so that they match. Come on. It didn't let me change it. Nope. There we go. Yeah, I guess we'll do that one after all, which is what we had in the first place. Let's see. Maybe there's a different color of this that would suit the door better. Like there's this... No, that's way too light. Where is this? It's a little bit lighter than I would have liked, but what are you gonna do, right? This is not The Sims 3. We do not have a color picker, unfortunately. You may be able to do 2 roofs, one sharp without snow and one shallow with snow. Could be hard. It's definitely possible to add different types of roofs, but I'm not sure if I could get it to work with the different angles or not. Okay. What a challenge, thank you. So for the next 5 minutes, I'll try not to say the word this. This is going to be hard. Let's see. Let me find my timer first. I actually don't even know where my timer is going to show up. We might need to move it. Actually, no. I think it shows up above my head. We should be okay. Okay, this is what I need so we can see the windows from the inside. Okay, let's see. This is for what, 5 minutes? I think. Word ban, 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. Okay. So if we now need 2 windows in the back. We can use these. It sort of seems like it's just a mirror image of itself. Yeah, and technically, I had to spice it up. I appreciate it. Even if I am gonna struggle, I always appreciate a challenge. Now that I'm looking at it, the window choice is a little off because they're almost more like this. Crap, I need to start over. Okay, hold on. Starting again without the word this. It's more like a double window, is what I wanted to say. In that case, we can maybe try and... Although... Maybe what we do is leave it as it was and double the window back here. That sort of works, I suppose. Now, I'm not quite sure if there's a railing. Yeah, there must be. There must be a railing. So we'll pick up the same railing. Okay. The glitch is still there. The one I was mentioning earlier. It goes through the wall. I suppose that glitch is mildly better than the glitch that was happening more recently. There was a glitch where you would place railings and you would see the banister at the bottom and you'd see the banister at the top, but you wouldn't actually see the railing. Very weird. Let's take the darker wood. Not that you can even see it because of the snow. Okay. Not a bad start. The flooring is, of course, also wood. What else would it be? Even though this is called... Oh, crap! I said this again. Ah, halfway through this time. Okay. This. I've gotten it out of my system. This is very difficult, though. Okay. And 5 minutes. Even though the wood is called Seaside Cottage, I think it could work. I'm going to use my bracket key so that the wood grain goes in the opposite direction. Interestingly, I would want it to go left to right here, but I think it should match what we have below. So we'll leave it front to back. We need lights in here. I don't know about you, but I can't see much of anything. That barely helped. Talk about the long dark. Oh my gosh, all of these wood tones are so very different. That doesn't even help. Good morning, Ferret. Welcome in. Good to see you. We are building Mindful Cabin from Forsaken Airfield. We were there. Okay, it must now be like 2 months ago. But when we were there, I really thought this place was cute. So I said, let's try and build it. And we're trying. We're doing our best. That's all I have to say about that. Hey, Lily, welcome in. Good to see you. Yes, bingo is still on. It's a little bit restricted because obviously there are no TLD events. But I do have events for general gaming or for chat interactions. So we're using those today. I love that. Okay, I can do a half wall or I can do a fence. So why is there a white line here? I did? Crap. Okay, so for those of you who are just joining us, Scrubby has banned the word this, and it is really hard. It is way harder than me trying not to say I. Of course, I say that now, but it probably isn't. So this is now round 3, I think, maybe? I don't know how many attempts we've had so far. Multiple. Multiple attempts. Well, why did it do that? Excuse me. Did I tell you to get rid of the wall? I don't think I did. But I don't know if we have enough space up here when I do that. Because we need space for a bed. We'll just have to leave it. I don't like how mismatched all the browns are. 4th attempt, yeah, that sounds about right. Thanks, Lily. I think it's not too bad. I'm struggling with all the different types of wood. The colors are just not as harmonious as I'd like them to be. Now that I think about it, our decks have no flooring. We can't see that anyway because there's snow everywhere. Oh, I wanted to add, I think they're called corbels or something, to the roof. Can we get back to like a normal perspective, please? I guess that'll work. Okay, where are those? Corbelers! That's what I'm looking for. The rustic ones should work. We're going to switch back to another picture of the outside. It looks like we need 7? No, that's way too big. Also, how did I just turn it like that? I wanted to try and shrink it. I cannot shrink them. Okay. Dark wood. Why are they enormous? I suppose if we pull the roof out a little bit, it's a little less extreme. In that case, we're not going to do 7. We'll maybe do 3. That doesn't look too terrible. But the roof does need to come out a little bit further. I assume we'll have to do the exact same thing in the back. I was wondering why that looked weird, but that's because I forgot to change the wood. And also the lighting is different. Okay. Come on. It's so hard getting the corbelers in the right spot. There we go. Yeah, I think if we added another 2, it'll look weird. Although, maybe not. Maybe it's not as weird as I think. Okay, it is on that side. No. No. I don't know how I feel about that. I almost think the black looks better. No, 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 this... I just said it. I was so close! I had 45 seconds! Why do I have to keep talking about this color? Why can't I just say that color? Okay. But I agree. I think that 5 Corbelers is okay. And maybe even in the picture there's only 5. I can't quite tell. It's funny. This building... I just did it again. Mindful Cabin. Mindful Cabin looks so skinny. But it is so skinny. Mindful Cabin is actually that skinny. It's not my fault. Okay, the color that we chose before was number 3. No. No. Number 2 on the bottom row. Yes, number 2 on the bottom row is the one that we chose. And then we need one here and one here. Yeah. I think that works. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Oh, I need to look up what the debug cheats are. Yeah, in a way, buildings in TLD are like a TARDIS. Okay. Just give me the debug cheat, people. Show hidden objects and show live hidden objects. I knew that. Live edit objects. bb.show hidden objects. bb.show live edit objects. And now we can go into the search bar and look for debug. And somewhere in the mess, we have things like these broken fence pieces. We're gonna need a few to go around. The problem with debug is you can't copy any of these. So I can't take the dropper tool and just try and copy part of the fence. So we'll drag a few pieces out. And later on, we'll try to place them around to make it work. The broken fence is super useful. There should also be barrels. In one of the pictures that I had of this place. Crap! How many times does it take? How many? Scrubby is really getting points worth of stress from me. Okay, let's see if I can find it. One of these pictures, you can see that there are like a bunch of barrels outside and boxes. It's pretty common in TLD. Okay, we'll stay on this. I literally just start the timer and then say this within 5 seconds. I don't know what's wrong with me. Watch out, there's a bear in your backyard. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. His name is Mr. Fluffy Pants. On the word ban, I think it only has 4 resets. We probably should have a limit, but I'm too proud to give up. I have to get through once. It must be doable. Um, in the picture I have up now, wherever it is, um, you can't really see the boxes and barrels. But firstly, I know they're there. And secondly, it's just really common in TLD builds. So let's see. Barrels, 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 please. Give me a barrel. The problem with debug is you can't actually search for anything besides debug. They don't have proper names, which is unfortunate. So there's lots of cool stuff here. But you have to be patient. That isn't exactly what I was looking for, but it could be useful. Aha! These types of crates. I was thinking of it. Whew. Just a little large. Perhaps too much. I'm not sure. Maybe it's okay. Okay, we have that already. I'm so sure that I have seen barrels before. Wow, there's so much stuff in here. I also haven't been in debug since the last time I bought new content. Oh, these rocks will be important. Perhaps not rocks in... Perhaps not these first few rocks. They're quite large. Come on, barrels. There must be some in here somewhere. Chick! It's a chicken! I bought this expansion pack, the one with the chickens, whatever it's called. It doesn't matter. Can't think of it right now. It'll come to me eventually. And I haven't actually played with the chickens yet. We need to do that at some point. There's also bunnies in it. Bunnies! Eventually I'll remember what it's called. Cottage Living. That's the name of the pack. For some reason my brain kept going, it's Island Living. No, it's not. There are foxes. And if I'm not mistaken, in cats and dogs, you can make a fox using the cat form. I believe. I swear I'm not crazy. Okay, I can do this. 13 seconds to go. No! No, I can't! No, I can't because I just said this! What is wrong with me? I jinxed myself. Sad sounds. Very sad sounds. Very, very sad sounds. What is wrong with me? Oh no. I think part of my heart just broke. It just crumbled in front of my eyes. Okay, I need to talk about something else. Something to keep me distracted, but something that won't make me use the T word. Um, I thought I was safe before. I really did. Am I actually crazy? Are there no barrels? Okay. We're gonna give up on the barrel search for now. We're gonna start doing stuff inside. It makes sense to focus our energies elsewhere. Wow. The lighting here is terrible. Okay. We need a picture of the inside. The door is blue. What? Okay. Change of plans. We need a blue door. Blue door it is. I was writing a message to say, well done, you did it. and then and then I broke everyone's heart. And that was the end. Is it possible for there to be a blue and brown door? I don't think so. I think either brown or blue. But it feels wrong to put a blue door here. Is it the lighting, maybe? Hey, Snow, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, it feels wrong to use this door. Oh my god. I just need a second. I just need a second to reset my brain. I'm thinking too much, or maybe I'm not thinking enough. It's the frost on this door. Okay. You're saying it's the frost that's in the TLD door, and that's why it's blue? It just looks wrong. But I guess. Also, what's the deal with the gap here? Okay. I don't really understand why that was like that. Oh, I need a door back here. I probably should use the same door. But also, I don't want to. Or we just take creative liberties. Yeah, let's make it night. Okay. Also, why are these windows so high? What is happening here? Huh. I don't know. Okay, if we move the window over, it looks better. We're gonna take creative liberties. The front door is going to be brown. I have decided. Wolves! Ferret, thank you for the biddies. No. I wanted to get rid of the back door, not the front door. Because I don't like the swatch I've chosen. I just chose it again. But I don't want a 2-panel door. I want a single panel door. Oh, that could work. For the back. Okay. Why are these windows so odd too? It's fine. I'm overthinking. Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't have a deer head. I will look though. Deer. Hunting. Trophy. No, not that specific one. Trophy. No. Let's take a look at wall decorations, see what we can get. Since we don't have a deer head. I can't imagine we'll have anything remotely close to a deer head. No deer head vibes. A climbing award. Birds. A sun. A cow. We can make it bigger. Maybe. A pig plaque? Pig plaque, patty whack. A dog. A giant dog sign. Oh, in debug, there are fish. We could try looking for a fish, like a mounted fish. It's not the same, but it could be the right vibes. Come on, fish. Okay, we did it. Okay, we did it for real this time. Now I'm gonna panic every time I say the word this. Okay, let's see. Fish, 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 fish. Those are no fishing signs. Are we close? We can have this giant greeting monkey statue. If I could just remember my hotkeys, that would be very helpful. Huh. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Got called into work, so lurk mode while I get ready. All right, Lily, thanks for lurking. Have a great day at work. That monkey got me good. It's so randomly large. Come on, why can I never find anything in debug? What I need is that there's like a mod that makes this menu easier to look through. And I also think it expands it into 4 rows. Honestly, I should have looked into that. Okay, fish. Oh, I can look for stuff in... Anglerfish! Okay. Here we go, this is what I was thinking of. These mounted fish. Captain Fishbones! I feel like the tuna is probably the most... like, the closest to the vibes that we're going for here. Yeah, we're gonna go with the giant tuna. It's gonna take the place of a giant deer head, so we'll do that. And then we need paintings. So we gotta go back to decor. Thank you for that, Rob. Very appropriate for our tuna. Oh, I think we can say that I complained about something in game several times. Also, I made self-deprecating comments. Tune in later for more decorating tips. Actually, now that I think about it, we might... I really like that. And you know, even though technically I just read it aloud and it's technically yours, I'm still going to call it as me making a pun because I thoroughly appreciate that pun. And I wish I had thought of it. I'm actually going to make the fish normal sized after all so that we can have room for paintings because we need a lot of paintings. Do we have... I don't know if these come in different swatches. They do. Perfect. But these are not like of mountain sceneries, which would be more appropriate. But these are just way too big. Like, they're just too long. This is the right format. So we're just gonna take these three. Also, these two windows are supposed to be like really close together. And then we can put this over the two of them. That's not bad. And then what we can do is actually try and... I was thinking I could maybe turn it somehow, but I can't really do that. I can only scoot it left and right. So we'll just have to deal with that. Okay, and I think that sort of covers that side of the wall. Now, I love that the fish is just sitting here. Now what we do need is a bathtub. Oh yes, chat, play sound alert. Thank you. Now let's see, we need a bathtub, which is so random. But let's see if we have an appropriately decrepit looking metal tub. I mean, we could go even more run down and just take this wooden bathtub. It's maybe a step down from what they have here, but it also feels more appropriate than these like pristine bathtubs. I mean, I suppose we could go with this like grayish one. Ooh, that one's actually pretty nice. See, this one's just too fancy. It's just too nice. This is also too nice. Like, all of these are just too fancy. I need a disgusting tub, you know? So I guess we're gonna have to do this barrel one. It'll be fine. And then we need like a little stool. Can you make me swear in German? I suppose. You know what? This feels so appropriate. Actually, it's not what it looks like at all, but it just does look so appropriate. But I don't know that they want a stool that you sit on. I feel like it's more like a decorative stool. You just speak German and swear. Well, it's not impossible. I could do that. I could teach like a favorite swear in German or something. This actually could work, right? But of course, I have to think of a good swear in German first. This is more what we're looking for. This is just too big. Why is this so big? That's what we'll do. We'll just shrink it. So smart. Okay, lots of random German. How long is that again? Is that 3 minutes? It is. Okay. And I'll already call it for you. Ja. Also, gestern, als wir gekegelt haben, hatten wir die Möglichkeit gehabt, dass wenn wir 9 geworfen haben, dass wir quasi Alkohol kostenlos bekommen hätten. Und weil 9 ist unwahrscheinlich schwer zu schaffen. Und wir haben es geschafft, aber nur mit Tricksen und ein bisschen Lügen. Wir haben natürlich das Alkohol dann halt nicht genommen, weil das wäre voll unfair. Aber wir haben so viel ausprobiert, so viel versucht, um wirklich diesen Neuner zu bekommen. Und wie gesagt, also wir konnten nichts irgendwie daraus lernen. Es ging einfach nicht. Egal, was wir gemacht haben, haben wir es nicht geschafft, es besser zu machen als vorher oder regelmäßig gut zu machen, sage ich mal so. Weil wir haben auch letztendlich haben wir es gut geschafft. Aber es hat so lange gedauert, ey. Es war verrückt. Ja, aber es hat auch mega Spaß gemacht, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Das würde ich auf jeden Fall nochmal machen. Und ja, lass uns jetzt irgendeine Teppich finden. Boah, man findet so gar keine doofe Teppiche. Also keine, die richtig passen. Ja, das ist das Problem, wenn man irgendwas nachmachen will. Dann sucht man halt genau das, was man macht und das geht nicht. Vielleicht das hier. Ja, wir können das und dann einfach ein bisschen kleiner machen. Wie ist dann das? Ja, komm, wir machen es grün. Das ist doch schön, ein bisschen Farbe reinzubringen. Warte mal, wir haben auch Fische an der Wand. Leute, wir haben jetzt hier 2 Fische. Oh nein, okay. Dann suchen wir nochmal nach Fische. Und das Problem ist, ich habe keine coole Ofen wie im Spiel. Ja, okay, dann machen wir halt so ein Pufferfish ist cool. Ah, warte mal, hier sind doch ganz viel. Ferret, thank you. Okay, so we've got fish that we need to hang up on the wall. I just noticed over the oven or the stove. We'll do a koi fish on one side maybe and the trout on the other. Koi is kind of a weird choice, but I don't really want to do like a minnow. We could do the bass. That actually makes more sense. That fits thematically. Now to make Mouse's game crash so she swears so I can get bingo. I actually do think I used a swear in the German. I was talking about the stupid rugs, and I did use a like light swear, so we'll call it. GG Rob. The irony is she could be speaking Sims for German, not German for all I know. Dag dag. So one thing I mentioned when I was speaking German is unfortunately I don't have any really good fireplaces. You know, like there's this really cool, stove that we've got here, and I just don't have anything like that. I know that there is a stove sort of like that in one of the expansion packs, but I just don't have one here. So I don't know, maybe we'll use like a barbecue drum. Why not? That's kind of close to the shape. I don't know. Let's ignore that for now and get the sinks and the cabinets and stuff. I don't know if she was using simulation. Alright, let's just use these used countertops because I feel like that's very appropriate in this situation. And those are also blue, aren't they? Or am I crazy? And it looks like there's a fish back there as well. But I don't really have room for another fish. Oh no! Okay. Maybe we do. Maybe what we do is we move the window here. And then we can add a fish. Oh, I can't copy the fish because it's debug. Man, it's so cozy in here, and by cozy I mean small. Okay, so there we go. We've got 3. Trying to see what else is back there, but it's really hard to tell. Wait, am I using the counters, the island instead of the counters? Is that what I just did? I did. I used counter islands instead of actual counters. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Now the question is, can I get a sink on here? I'm not sure. I can get one here. Maybe we use a corner piece. Ooh. That's a little long, isn't it? I guess that works. I guess that's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's just a little bad, but who cares? The ability could do a challenge in the house. We could. We could try and do some kind of a challenge. It's definitely going to be a challenge to live here, given the equipment. There's no toilet. We'd have to build another outhouse. But at least they've got a bathtub and a sink, which is already very impressive. We could use this instead of a wood stove. Because I feel like this is a lot more in the spirit of things than this is, or where is it? Any of these. Like, these are just all way too modern, and they're just, no, these are definitely fireplaces. This is not in the spirit of things, so I think we're going to use this stove. I think that makes sense. It is a barrel. It is not the barrel I was looking for earlier, though. I wonder if we have cardboard boxes anywhere. We have pizza boxes, apparently. Gardening mystery box. Oh, we do have this. This looks too nice. Wait, that's what I wanted to do with these paintings up here. Oh, that doesn't really work on paintings. I see. It doesn't work on that axis. Axis is the word I'm looking for. Okay. We don't have any, like, ruined boxes, though. Oh, Mystery Jam Club. Sure, why not? Oh, I wish I could raise and lower this, but it doesn't seem like I can. Oh, I can! Wait. That's what we'll do. We'll just stack it. Because why not? Is that floating? I think it's floating. Okay. I guess a little bit of floating we'll have to do. Why not? Looks like we have more paintings and stuff up here, but we're kind of just running out of space. This is not the cutest place. It's very cute in TLD. It is much less cute here. Actually, I kind of like this better. It's obviously a little too nice for what we're building, but I feel like it fits better. Like it's the right colors and the right style in terms of having handles and stuff. Okay, let's get rid of this. Move this here. Move this here. And then, let's see, we need this end and the corner. Wow, that looks far too nice for what we're doing. So I remember that there were shelves here. I'm not sure how we're going to do that. I really don't know. Do we have a... Oh, that actually looks good. Let's... I can't replace these. Well, fine. There we go. I keep saying I'm going to change things, and then for the longest time, I just don't. I don't know what the railing looks like. I can't really tell from here. I feel like our railing is probably fine the way it is. I'm just not sure about the color. Why does the color of the stairs change when I do this? Whatever, Sims. Whatever you say. Does that fit better? It kind of does. Maybe. It feels a little more rustic and a little less modern, if that makes sense. Is there not a matching one? Is it this? Oh, that's really weird. I mean, I guess that works. Yeah, these kinds of like vertical slats feel much more appropriate to me for what we're doing. Yeah, vertical. Vertical is the way to go. Put a link in your games channel for some mods that might have a suitable fireplace. Cool, thank you. I have played with mods. I don't currently have any installed. I should have thought about that beforehand, but I didn't. Okay, so another thing that I know... Oh, this is the kind of stool we wanted. Actually, now that I think about it. I'll just make it smaller. It's not really as round as you would think, but... another thing that you definitely can get in other Sims expansions, but I don't currently have, is sleeping bags. And as you'll see in one of the pictures that I have picked out, the bed is actually just like a mattress on the floor, which to me the closest thing would be a sleeping bag. However, since we don't have that option, I was thinking about this earlier. I think what we'll do is just use... Where is it? There's like a cot somewhere. Here it is. I feel like this makes sense. And they do have it in blue. And now we just need a stripy rug underneath it. And there's like literally nothing else up here. This feels a little too homey, but we could use this if we don't find anything else. We'll see. We'll see if we find another stripy rug. Stripy rugs. These are like too detailed. This could maybe work if we have a nice like... Yeah, that could work. We'll need to shrink it a little bit. Nope, not that one. No. Okay, fine. We'll move it out of the way first. That feels appropriate. It feels like the right color and about the right size. Now obviously it is actually dark in here, so we're gonna get rid of the bright lights that I used once I'm done with an area. And instead we'll just put like some candles or something. Log candles. Or one of these lamps. Yes, we'll use this. Just to give it that TLD vibe. But I can guess why they don't have an exchange for Sims 4 like they do with The Sims 3. They probably want to force people to buy their own packs instead, because if people can create their own content or add in other people's easily, then they won't have the need to buy the packs. Probably. I know that they're trying to make it so that like they have integration with CurseForge now, so you can get some mods through that. But I know they're trying to like make it so that they know who's providing content and that sort of thing. Okay, so let's see. We should look for a bucket, some kind of like a... Oh! Oh! Zoomed in. It looks like there's a calendar here. We need some knickknacks and stuff. It's a water bottle. Wow, there's so much here. I can't do this, I don't think. Oh, actually, maybe I can. I'm gonna try to do this. I think I actually have an idea as to how that could work. And then here we go. We've got some shelves underneath the book. And it's also a blue door in the back. People. Thanks, Ferret. I'm actually really happy with the way it's coming out. I'm not going to do a blue door, though. I've decided against the blue door. I'm actually thinking about just extending it by one tile on the side. I feel like it could really help us. I think my stairs now have... Yeah, they do. My stairs have snow on them. This might really throw things off, though. Let's see if this works. Maybe this will make things better. I'm kind of liking this already, just a little bit more. Oops. I gotta stop hitting the Windows key because then it keeps taking me out of my game. Oh, I know what's wrong. This corbler is now no longer in the middle. That's better. That's better. Then we can move these. Yeah, I feel like this makes more sense. We could maybe bring this down just a tad. Okay. Yeah. This is feeling more correct. This is definitely feeling better. Yeah. This is feeling right. Maybe I will make the doors blue, even though that feels so wrong. We'll see what it looks like at the end. Oh, wait a minute. This needs to go here. What? Game. What are you thinking? Okay, now my fish is no longer center. Decenter the fish. Should I make him really big? I keep going back and forth, but I kind of like the idea of like a giant tuna. This needs to go over here. There we go. I always need to switch back and forth between the cameras. The camera types. Yeah, this just makes so much more sense to me now. That is one of the things that's a little bit tricky about trying to build something that you've seen somewhere else, whether it's like a real house or a house in a different one, is trying to figure out the scale, because the scale in The Sims 4 is just so different than anywhere else. Ding, 2 April birthday kids to see Wicked tomorrow. Super excited. Oh, that is exciting. I've never seen Wicked, but I have to say, there's something about it that speaks to me. I think I'd really enjoy it. So I don't know about where all of you are at the moment, but here the weather has been extremely April-y, as I like to say. It's just been very strange. It changes a lot. And it's very inconsistent. Oh, we could build something using Dream Home Decorator. They've got some individual pieces. That's what we could do. That would be an option. Okay, what if I just filter by Dream Home Decorator? Because that might be nicer. This is just so sleek and clean, and it doesn't feel like what I'm looking for. But then again, Dream Home Decorator is going to be the same. It's also going to be very sleek and modern and not completely destroyed. We're in a cold snap. Frosty here. Yeah, it was chilly this week here. I think it's supposed to warm up this week. This weekend. I'm not entirely sure though. I haven't actually asked today. Speaking of which, I want to mute her so she doesn't accidentally start yapping. Because we could do... No, that doesn't feel right either. But we basically need 2 sets of shelves. And we need one, like, underneath the stairs. Which is why I was thinking maybe we try and build something under the stairs. But I don't feel like that's working. I guess we'll just use bookshelves. We'll just use bookshelves. Storage. Let's just look at all storage. But yeah, it was really cold this week. We had lots of rain. We actually had like these weird bursts of hail a couple of different times. Just a lot going on. Okay, all of these things are designed to go up to the left. I really wish that there was a way that we could have them swapped and going, you know, down in one direction. We can maybe do... We could maybe do like a cabinet or something here instead, like a dresser type thing. Even though it's not a dresser. They're more like bookshelves. But this is just too tall. And too nice. Too tall and too nice. Like, this is huge. It just like pops up through. Oh no. This is not designed for this wall height. Oh, this could work. This is like really run down kind of metal and wood. Maybe we just like take 2 of these. Although it's funny, the one that's near the door is shorter. It's almost like they've got this underneath the stairs and then they've got a little shorter shelf thing here. It's kind of weird. That sort of fits. I'm just gonna kind of scoot this into the wall, hopefully not to the point where it sticks out on the other side. Nope, it's not sticking out on the other side. Okay, cool. I can't put this in any further though, because it's then gonna go through the... Unless... Okay, what if... Just hear me out. We... move these over by 1. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. This is exactly what we're trying to do. I'll just pull this forward so they're the same. We'll just pretend that this goes back further. We'll do brown here, and let's see, do we have a dark brown? We do. Okay. Not perfect, but I will take it. Okay, let's go back to this picture. Ooh. Can I have something in between, please? Okay, so we've got this zigzaggy rug. We've got a cardboard box up here. We have... Yeah, this is not going to be open. We're just going to have to pretend it's fine. A calendar. Yes, in-game success. You're right. Celebrate. Everything's okay. Celebrate. All right, let's grab another one of these cardboard boxes and stick it up here. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Trying to get this kind of stuff to place where you want it to is always such a pain. That'll work. I guess we will use the blue door. I guess I will do my best. I disagree with Hinterland for making this door blue, but I guess it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. Let's see, which one did I pick out that I thought sort of worked if it had to be a blue door? This one. Yeah. Doesn't feel right, but game wants a blue door, the game is gonna get a blue door. Now let's see, we need a zigzaggy rug. This is sort of zigzaggy, but do we have anything more zigzaggy? I can hear one of my neighbors, their kid is like running around, and so I can just sort of hear the vibrations. It's kind of weird. Okay. It's like blue and red. I need a terrible decision, but not sure how you would decide that. I feel like the fact that I'm deciding to be true to the game and actually go with blue doors is a terrible decision, to be perfectly honest. I really am not a fan of the blue doors. It just doesn't fit to me. Like, I don't think there's a problem with blue doors in general. I like colors. Colorful doors. Why not? I just don't feel like I just don't feel like this is the vibe I'm going for here. Same with like these bright blue. Actually, this could kind of work. Let's see, do we want the orange? Do we want this like bluish green? Or do we want the blue blue? Now I feel like we need one with a little bit of yellowish red based on the picture. So either this greenish one or the... Let's go with the red. Let's bring in a little color. It's so weird. Who cares? I'm going to look up to see if we have a bucket. Bucket in active. In indoor activities. Let's just look up bucket. Oh, thanks, Lily. Oh, we have milk buckets. Perfect. This is actually exactly what we're looking for. Okay, now I'm actually glad that we have this. No, 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 stop making it smaller. And I made it too big. Okay, let's put this here. We need bowls and a cutting block. Must go to work, wishing everyone a fabulous weekend. Lily, congratulations on winning bingo, and I hope you have a good day at work and a nice start to your weekend. Let's also squeeze one back here. I just feel like we can put a couple of buckets in this place. I feel like that's not weird. I feel like TLD is a very bucket heavy place, whatever that means. What about bowls? Yeah. Perfect. Let's throw a bowl over here. Okay, I don't want stuff in it. Let's look at cutting boards. Oh, okay. Let's just look for all cutting boards. I do wish that is one thing that I wish that The Sims would change, is that when you start to search something, I wish that the automatic choice would be text search for rather than the last thing on this list, because it doesn't make sense to me. All right, random cutting board. Cool. What else do we have going on in here? We've just got some cans and stuff. We can do that. I don't think we have any dream catchers. Oh, there are plants up here. I'm not sure if I can do that. But I was going to try and make this little, like, this beam here. Hey, David, welcome in. Happy Friday. Okay, let's see if I can do this without completely ruining everything. I think it's like this, and then I take this thing, and we take a dark wood. Yes, this is what I'm going for. This is exactly what I was going for. Let's go with the darker wood, though. Yes, okay. Oh, that even looks good here. I wonder if I can put plants there. We're gonna try and put plants there. We're trying to make Mindful Cabin, which is in Forsaken Airfield in the Long Dark. We're trying to recreate that building here in... Oh, that's weird. Here in The Sims 4. It's been a mild success so far. Oh, I can put them here. Ooh, okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna add a few plants. I don't have any dead plants. I was going to say unfortunately, but I think it's probably a good thing we don't have any dead plants. So we'll just try and pick some that look a little more sparse and rustic, is the word that I'm gonna, or the phrase I'm gonna choose. That's just too big. There's a barrel. I actually really like this one. I think this one works very well. They look like they're flying. I wonder if I can maybe grab a shelf or something so that it doesn't look like they're flying. Because there are, like, floating shelf type things like these. This is what I'm thinking of exactly. Yes, 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 yes! This is exactly what I'm thinking of. Oh, don't you just love it when a plan works out? Come on. Turn the other way. No, the other way. No, stop snapping to the wall. Okay, maybe we just leave it over here. Just over these two. Like that. Because it seems like it doesn't... As soon as it gets close to the wall, it tries to turn again. Because it wants to actually snap to the wall. Which makes sense. That is normally where you would want it. But this works out well. This is nice. So even though there aren't one of these lanterns in the game in here, I do think we're going to add one back over here. I'm actually just going to rename this lot TLD lot. Okay, why can't I... Okay, game. Want to be like that? Well, fine. Two can play at that game. There we go. Oh, I don't like this little line thing. I wonder if we need to put... Perhaps we need a column here. That seems a little impractical since we've got our bookshelf thing here, but do I care? No. Ooh, that thing is going to drive me crazy, though. All right, let's see what else we have going on in this. Oh, right, the calendar. I keep forgetting to put the calendar in. And there is actually a floating shelf over here. So let's add that. That one actually looks to be like a little bit of a fancy shelf. And by fancy, I just mean it's kind of like this in that it has... It has a bear in it. No, that it's got like... You know, like this, that it has little support beams underneath. That one's a little big. That's not exactly what I was going for. Oh, this rustic one is perfect. Yes, 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 yes. This is exactly what we're looking for. Don't you just love it when things just come together the way you want it to? It's a little low. It's still a little bit fancy for our purposes, but that's okay. I want the mega shelf, but upside down. Now that I think about it, I really want the mega shelf. Okay. We'll just pretend it's the other way around. It's not a big deal. Oh, by the way, if this little light is drawing your eye, it's meant to. It's a new feature from The Sims. I was not looking forward to updating my game in part because of it. But yeah, they now have this in-game button to draw your attention to their DLC, as if you don't know about it already, as if it's not there when you start the game. That's okay. It is what it is. No, again, I want to text search for calendar, please. Thank you. Wait. But like in cats and dogs, there's definitely a calendar. Decorations. I think it's under wall decorations, isn't it? There's this, but that's not what I was talking about. There's like an actual calendar. Family bulletin board would work as well, but that's not what I'm talking about either. I'm not crazy. I know that it's there somewhere. Wow, some of these paintings are really pretty. I kind of forget that they're there. Is it maybe under paintings? Yes, this is what I was thinking of. This 6 days of pets. I don't know why, but I feel like the yellow one just makes sense. Although, no, it's blue. It's blue. It's supposed to be a landscape and not a dog, but we're going to have to go with a dog because it's what we have. Oh, maybe I can layer a landscape picture over it. Let's see how well that works. No, this doesn't go any smaller. Make sure to post how much the end result costs to recreate the place. Yes, it'll be really interesting to see what the price is. I have spider webs. Oh man, I wish that I could make this actually go the wrong way and not actually hang up on the wall. Because this is actually just a wall decal. Wait. Why did it work over here but not... I guess it's because I didn't have it on a wall. I'll just... Here, we'll do this. We'll just pop it on the ceiling up here. Oh, it doesn't come in other colors? It does. But not in any other good colors. Okay. Wish you could hide all the items from DLC you don't own. Yeah. I really wish that, like, when you're going through the gallery, that it would actually work the way a user would want it to work. Namely, that when you say, I only want it to show packs that I own, it means it shows you builds with only packs that you own and not, oh yeah, there's also sometimes packs that you don't own, but the packs that you own are included, so it counts, right? Yeah, okay, this doesn't layer. I was really hoping it would. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, I tried my best. Okay, we need some more, like, knick-knacky things. Yes, a lump of coal! Oh my god, that's perfect! Okay. Game camera, please. Please cooperate with me for just, like, half a second, please. I'm gonna put some in the bucket. Because that's often where you'll find coal in TLD, is in buckets. We'll even stack it a little. Don't know if you'll be able to see it when you're not top down. Oh, it looks like you kind of can. Okay. I'm kind of excited about that. I'm actually kind of excited about that. It's so dumb, I know. But I don't care. Harvest basket, okay. Gathering of garden stones, fine. Let's do that. I know there aren't any containers like this with like dog treats and stuff, but I kind of just want them there. It just kind of works for me. I'm gonna add some books over here. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna have to take the walls partially down, I think. We're taking a few creative liberties at this point. We could just stuff some stuff underneath the stairs too. The crate display. Yes, I like this idea. I like the idea of having these random buckets and barrels and crates and stuff underneath the stairs. It feels very, very fitting to me. I also want another one of these lamps somewhere. The question is, where do I want to put it? Oh, we could maybe put it on top of this, stool. Okay, now this stool looks enormous. It looks so super tiny next to this enormous lamp. Let's make the lamp a little bit smaller. Oh, I should probably also get rid of these super bright lights now that we've actually added a little bit of light in here and have actually started decorating. Oh, now it's really dark. Maybe I do need a little more light. Look at this little fox lamp. I love it. Artistic liberties. This is the house before the this shit hit the fan. We could add one of these as well. I'm okay with that kind of lamp. Yeah, it's a little bit it's a little I don't even know that I'd say it's nicer, but it's a little bit more finished. I don't know why there's a bucket here. Maybe we put the bucket down below. Hello? Why is the bucket floating? Floating buckets! We just got candles everywhere. I think there's also a wall sconce that has candles. No, that's weird. I don't like that. That's too fancy. Yeah, it's sort of like in the mid stages. Like, we've definitely already lost electricity, but things haven't completely, you know, deteriorated at this point. It's in the process of deteriorating. Let's say that. I feel like that makes the most sense. It's starting to become decrepit and old and gross. Let's move this over just a tiny bit more. That works. We've got some notes and letters and stuff. I like that. I like the way that looks. We could even do like a pile of laundry upstairs. It's actually weird. I don't think there's any sort of place to put clothes in here. I wonder if maybe this bucket and footstool would work. But then maybe we should give them a nicer bathtub if this is before everything goes terrible. Okay, we need to look for fish again. It's livable. It's looking so cozy already. Hey, Mega. Good morning, Kimber. Good to see you. I hope you're all doing well. There was another fish somewhere. Didn't I see another fish? Or am I imagining things? I guess not. I guess there are no more fish. Ooh, I did not mean to highlight it. No, stop, stop, stop. Ah! It's now blue. There we go. Oh, there's another one of those things over here, and there's a painting over here to the left. Okay, let's try to do those things. Let's try to see if we can get this to work. Okay, I hope I don't break it. So let's say that that's kind of what, like here? Let's say it's here. And then we just copy this. Okay, and then we'll need to copy the, not the support beam, but the, excuse me. What happened to my columns? I definitely had a column here. I'm not crazy. I had a column here at some point. Or do I want to have it at the end of the... No, it kind of goes over the stairs. Can I actually make it go all the way to the end? No, it gets rid of my stairs. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we can't do that exactly the same in The Sims. The only way we could do it, and this is definitely an option, is we actually pull this out just a little. And no, don't grab the window. Stop grabbing the window. Okay. Move this over here. Pull this out. Then what we can do is actually move this to here, and then maybe pull this over. Hi. I did not mean to grab that yet. Let's see. Is this still correct on the outside? This still looks correct on the outside. Nope. This is not correct. That is not correct. Is this one of the houses in Forsaken Airfield? It is. This is Mindful Cabin, which is kind of, if you are at the airfield and you start heading towards the downed helicopter, there's like a really twisty road that goes up a hill, and eventually you come up to this really cute cabin. I'm actually gonna maybe make these stairs double wide. Again, creative liberties. Or maybe we just, I don't know. Maybe single wide, but to the side a little bit. Kind of like that better. All right. Oh, we lost a curbler somewhere along the way. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh, the camera in this game just drives me crazy sometimes. We lost a curbler. It feels so low, but I think that's where it's supposed to be. No, it looks better a little bit further. I wonder if at this point we could actually put 7 curblers. That feels a little crazy, though. A giant teddy bear outside, should I ask? You can ask. I don't really have a good explanation. We were talking about how there were, you know, how in The Long Dark there are of course bears, and in The Sims there aren't. And then I said, well, there is a teddy bear, so I just decided to throw a giant teddy bear onto the lot. Not the one near the fishing shack then. No, it's not really close to a fishing shack. It is close to like a little, there's like a little pond with 1 or 2 bunnies and a wolf, and then it like overlooks the airfield. Which is why we've also got this a little bit higher. We're gonna need to fix the landscape just a little bit now that we're getting to that point. Oh, I haven't done... I know that it's covered in snow, so we can't actually see the roof trim, but it will make a difference. So let's maybe just pick... Do I have like a dark grayish brown? I guess that... Wow! Okay, we can actually see the roof trim. Wow, that was also not the angle I was expecting. Okay, what about this stepped roof trim, maybe? Oh, I really, really, really struggle with these, with the camera controls. And that's because my middle mouse button is broken. Angled out. Charmer? Chaffmer, not Charmer. That's actually fine. That'll be fine. It does make perfect sense. No, I have built a couple of TLD buildings. Well, a couple is maybe a stretch. I've built 1.5 TLD buildings before. And I don't know, the bear just felt so appropriate and he just needs to be here. So let's see. We can't really do the hanging cloths, but we can add a painting or two up along this stairwell. I gotta say, for having limited packs and for having something that's very, dark and run down, this is actually becoming quite cozy. If we wanted to play in this house, though, we would have to either build an outhouse or maybe like build a basement or just like, I don't know, maybe stick a toilet under the stairs. I don't know if that would be functional, but you could try. Because we have everything else. We have, oh, we don't have a fridge. But you could just get like, I don't know. You could just cook something. No, you need a fridge to get snacks. What are my fridge options? Yeah, you'd have to get some kind of fridge. Maybe you'd put it outside. Put an ice box outside. Or you could also stick that under here, I suppose. Hide it away. Maybe that's what we should do, actually. Just, like, hide this in here. I don't hate that idea. Okay, but did I not delete the... What is going on here? I swear I had... you know... a beam. A column, that's the word I'm looking for. This is actually kind of a boring support beam now that I think about it. No, it's because I need to have a column in order for it to actually show up, right? Yeah, that's why. Does that look weird from the outside? It does look weird from the outside. That's upsetting. Okay, we're not gonna have that then. But I am going to put one here. Because for some reason this one keeps disappearing. I swear this is like the 3rd time I've placed it. Now stop disappearing. Yeah, we could maybe put this here. Then we could play test it later and see if it actually works. But it should. We could just have that there. We could maybe put a bookshelf underneath and then this back here. I like that idea. Yeah, we're gonna put the bucket over here. We don't need all these buckets. Okay, living room has no bookshelf. This has a bookshelf. This is too tall. This is also too tall. That's what we just had. We need something smaller. We could build a bookshelf using this stuff from Dream Home Decorator, but that seems like a lot of work. Okay, game. Stop it. We could do that. It's a little too nice But because it's under there, you can't really tell that it's too nice, you know? I don't know if you can actually get to the books if I put that thing partially in front of it. Oh, and I did talk about putting a toilet there, but we could maybe put like a wooden toilet next to this thing. Then you'd have absolutely no privacy, and you'd basically be, you know, using the bathroom where you, that's what the bucket's for. No. We could just give them like a woohoo bush. The anything goes party bush. The in-house outhouse. Yes, this feels appropriate. Oh my god. But I mean, it's not that much weirder than having your bathtub in your kitchen, right? This is the only way we can make it functional. I'm saying this as if it's the most normal thing in the world. Okay. And I don't know, maybe we just add like one plant here in the corner. Or like one of these plants. A cactus. What screams TLD? Oh, we could actually put... Whoa, hello. Oh gosh. Sneaky quick spin. Thanks for that. I was like, why can't I control this? Why does it keep flying around? Good one, Mega. Okay, quick spin. Oh, that's not a bingo event? Really? Okay, in that case, we have that Waffle thinks something is a bingo event, but it isn't. Also, I definitely forgot what I was talking about at some point. And this is fine has definitely been said at least once. GG on winning bingo, Mega. Well, if only one person was living there, who would know? Exactly. Exactly. Can I maybe have this hang from up here somehow? Not really. It doesn't really want to play along. That would have been cool, though. I guess what we could do is maybe add... I was gonna say add something like this, but this is too big. We have a barrel post. We could maybe throw that down here. We'll maybe use that later. Wait a minute. I feel like this is more of what I was looking for instead of this thing. Hello. Thank you. Although, does this count as a dresser? I think it does. In that case, we'll use that because it's more versatile. I want to change the color of this fridge. We'll make it darker. We're making everything really dark. Ooh, can I put this on the banister? Yes, 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 yes! This is so cool! It's enormous. We might want to shrink it a little bit. Yeah! I like the idea of just having this sitting on the banister. It doesn't matter that that's not practical. Mouse costume! Hey, Vi, welcome in. It's good to see you. Alright, let me go grab my mouse costume. Alright, and as I get into it, how are you doing today, Vi? It's good to see you. I hope things are well on your end. Okay. You know, it's funny. I was talking earlier about how I was doing like German bowling yesterday for this team event, and funny thing, I have a sore muscle, but it's only on one side. Like, Obviously, with regular bowling, it's probably the same. I just haven't done bowling in so long, I don't remember. But like my leg is just kind of sore on one side because of how I was bowling. I'm quite well, thank you. Um, oh goodness. Oh goodness, there we go. There is the mouse. Yeah, I'm doing quite well. It's been a very chaotic week, but I'm glad that it's the weekend. We actually have some cool weekend plans that I'm very excited about. We've been getting together with some friends about once every 4 or 6 weeks, something like that. And so we're doing that again. You're not going to be able to see my eyes, but oh well. Who cares? Who needs to see my eyes? You've got these eyes. Um, yeah, so they're going to be coming over tomorrow. Um, Now I'm here to make your weekend chaotic. Hey, Mav, welcome in. Good to see you. Um, I gotta add you to my Fossabot list. Um, yeah, so we've got some friends coming over, and we've done a couple of different things with them. One was just like a nice brunch a couple of months ago. Last month we had the murder mystery dinner, and yeah, this time we're all going to be making appetizers, and we've decided to kind of make it sort of themed. Um, and essentially, we're going to be making appetizers from the Americas. So it can be North America, South America, Central America, doesn't matter. Um, but yeah, that's the plan. I don't know what everyone is making yet. I know some of the things that are going to be made, but not all of them. Um, I'm going to be making potato skins. I was originally planning on doing fried ravioli, um, but I didn't really want to like fry things while people were here, and I also didn't want to fry them in advance and then have them get kind of gross, when you're trying to reheat them. I didn't want that to happen because I've never actually made them in advance and then tried reheating it. I didn't know if it was actually going to work very well, so I figured, well, better be safe and do something not fried so that it doesn't get all like smelly. We'll do it like this. We'll just like stack these three. And actually, this doesn't fit at all. Oh, thank you for the streamer wellness, Mav. Cheers. What triggers there's a mod in chat? Just there being a mod here. Yes, and actually, now that you say that, Nog is a mod, and he was lurking. I know he's lurking, but technically, he was in chat. Redeeming it myself doesn't get that point on Bingo. I actually have to do it. It has to be officially called. There's only a few that the game will automatically call, things like follows and resubs, things that the system recognizes. It'll call automatically. Everything else, either I or a mod will have to do. GG Mav and GG Oliver, welcome in. Good to see you, and congratulations on the win to both of you. I hope you're both having a good Friday. I feel like that's a good way to celebrate Friday. So we have to go back to... Oh, there's a chair over here. Oh. Well, we have a different kind of chair in that corner. We chose a different functional seating element. Got 2 lines now. Censor swear word would give me 4. 4 bingos. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna have any place for this one, but maybe. We'll see. So as I was saying earlier, I'm using some debug items to try and recreate this broken fence. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we're gonna try our best. Let's see, what if we do something like this? And then I will try and, like, bump up the terrain in the back a little bit so that it's straight. Let's see, does that connect? It does. Okay, so let's actually pull this out a little bit further. We'll do it like this. I think this makes sense. This looks pretty good. Maybe do another one of these. Oh, this does not look like it wants to line up properly. That's okay. That works. This is fine. This is totally normal. I don't know what you're talking about. Couldn't you have been faster then? Then I would have been the first. I could have, but I'm not. Got 2 lines. Oh yeah, I saw that. Thanks, I'm enjoying the chill stream, Lurk. Thank you. I always appreciate lurks. I'll let you get back to it. Okay, we're gonna need to fix the terrain because the terrain is not working the way we like. Oh god, this is gonna be a disaster. Let's maybe make it a little bit softer. Softer adjust. And let's maybe flatten the terrain. I do want it to be, I don't want this staircase to be quite as long as it is. Can I flatten it here? Why is this in a hole now? Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna get rid of the stairs. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get rid of the stairs. We're gonna flatten this a little bit. This is fine. This is totally fine. Totally normal. Oh my god. I know what I'm doing. I am an expert at using terrain tools. Okay, but this is actually much closer to the type of stairwell I wanted to have. Because it's not as long as the other one was. The other one was just a little crazy. Maybe flatten that just a tad. Why is this so high? That's okay. It makes sense. This should all be on kind of the same level. I think Sims can still get on that. That looks so bad. We're gonna hide this, is what I'm thinking. What we could do is, actually, hold on. That's a good plan. I'm going to just turn this. It's not gonna go down any further. It's flying. Cool. Whoa! Now we're flying. Should all be the same. Does that work? Why is this hovering? Why is this floating? That's okay. We can fix this. I'll take this sentence out of context for a moment. This is not as long as the other ones. Yes. Okay, there we go. Now it's on the floor. Then I just need just the tiniest little bit. Okay, this is kind of in the ground for some reason. I can't make this go any further down. Why is it floating? Okay, maybe... I'm just gonna cover that one up. I'm gonna cover that up with stones, and it'll be okay. Yeah. I'm okay with this. We do need to fix this. We do need to fix whatever is happening there. There's a reason I don't usually use terrain tools. Not sure if you can tell. Okay, let's make this a little... Whoa. Whoa! We just deleted this completely. Okay. Sure. We do need this to be quite steep. Okay, I just raised the teddy bear. I know it's a lot steeper on this side. Because we've also got things like... Okay, that's almost going the way I planned. There's like some trees on this side, I think. Also, I love that we just have this random barrel here. Let's get rid of the barrel. We need to make like a nice little path there at some point too. Oh man, this is not easy. I'd like it to be easy. But it's just not as easy as I would like it to be. Okay, that feels like a ginormous ditch that I've just made. Okay. I also find it's very difficult to figure out what it actually looks like, given that it's always this, like, horrendous yellow color. It's a little hard to tell where we're doing this. Downgrading TLD at the moment again. Wait, you're downgrading it? Why? Hey, Long Hauler, welcome in. I'm alright. How are you today? I'm really struggling with these terrain tools, but other than that, no complaints. Mostly because I can't really tell what I'm doing. Okay, maybe that works. That's not bad. It's not like the best job I've ever done, but I've also... Actually, that's probably not true. The best I've ever done is just deciding not to use terrain tools. I need to have this be very flat here, so it's like an extreme drop-off. How's that? Yeah, okay, now we just need rocks. We need lots and lots of rocks. But I want debug rocks. I don't want to pay for rocks. That's one thing that doesn't make sense to me in The Sims. I mean, I guess it does to some extent, because you are gonna, like, if you're doing landscaping in real life, then yeah, you will be paying for rocks too, but like... Let's see. kind of trees do we want to use? We want some kind of evergreen pine tree type things. Yeah, like these. I want a couple of these out front. Okay, and then rocks and boulders, please. Rocks and boulders. I know they're in here. We saw them earlier when I was trying not to say the word this. Oh. That's not the kind of boulder I was looking for, but still very cool. Wow, these trees are really tall. Okay, come on, where are all my rocks? We will rock you. Could add more clothing. Here we go, here are our rocks. Because what I'm thinking is this, we can go onto this side and make it really look like it's just going to drop off into nothingness. Wait, seriously? These also cost money? But they're debug. Come on. Game. Holy moly. It's just a little large. Woo-hoo-hoo. Maybe this is what I want, actually. Okay, that's a little too much. Okay, we might need to move the bear. Maybe. We maybe need to move it. Okay, how can I... Nope. Don't want to put it in... Actually, maybe we do want to put it down here. And then we can raise it up. Is that how I want to do this? No. I don't understand. Why can't I have it, like, where I want it to be? I guess I can, and then we can just... Oh, goodness. Sure. Why not? This is gonna be a process, to say the least. That's actually maybe not a terrible idea. And we move this here. And this is kind of like a puzzle. Just gonna try and hide that problem area. Can't make this any smaller. Hello. Oh, I can't pick this up anymore. There we go. Yes, I can. We're fine. It's okay. False alarm. I really thought that this would be a little bit easier with the rocks than it actually is. It's not really cooperating the way I would have liked. So why are they so large? Do I have to go back into terrain tools? I really don't want to. Okay. See, I want these here, but then I want the ground to meet them. Is that just too much to ask, game? Is that simply too much for me to ask for? I guess so. I guess maybe that's okay. It's not perfect, but we could maybe add another line of these rocks. Okay, this was at the bottom of debug. So we just scroll all the way down. And then up a little bit. Because apparently it wasn't all the way at the bottom. It certainly felt like it though. Here we go. I guess that sort of works. So what if it costs us 4? Thanks, Rob. That's what we need. That kind of looks like a cliffside, right? I mean, it's not perfect, but it'll do. Ah, yes, more floating rocks. Perfect. Okay, these aren't floating anymore if I put them over here. Okay, okay, I can see it. It's, you know, it's coming together, right? I just don't understand why this can't be at the level that I want it to be on. I guess that sort of makes it work. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! I'm seeing it now. It is coming together. Okay, those are floating again. Okay. Now we've got some regular boulders. Now, I don't know how that tree is there, but it is. You know what? I don't hate this. It's definitely something. But I actually legitimately don't hate it. I think it's kind of working okay. I know that we already have the toilet here, but I'm gonna try and put the nice little bench that we had And then maybe we can try and play test it. Let's see. It was like too wide. And let's go back to that picture. Here we go. It's like a double wide, very rustic. No surprise. It's kind of got blue cushions. We do something like this, but that's too white. Something like this would be nice, but in a too wide. I don't think we have that in a too wide, though. Maybe something like one of these benches here. Or like this, but if it had pillows. Maybe what we can do is make this brown. And I can see if I have any pillows. I don't think I do, but we can look. Pillow. I've got this. Which maybe what we can do is make it smaller. Have it sit in here, and I can just like do a row of these. This is kind of the vibes. It doesn't give us the back padding, but that's okay. Oh, am I going to be able to fit 4 on here? I feel like this is going to be cutting it close. I think we can. We're just going to need to scoot them a little bit. Scoot. Scoot. This is actually not terrible. If I sound surprised, it's because I am. I am actually like legitimately surprised that this is working. And actually the blue is okay. Now obviously we don't have the back cushions. But that's alright, because the ones with the pillows are just going to be too much. Do we have anything for... Let's see if I can spell cushion correctly. I mean, there are these chairs with the... Ooh, something like that would have been good too. No, I definitely like this better. So we don't have curtains, but we do have something hanging up over here. Is this under decorations? We don't want blue anymore. That's fine. We don't need blue. Like a towel rack type thing, but no, I think it's more like a coat rack. Like this. Okay. We'll see if that works, if that will function. And the final thing we need to actually make it functional in The Sims is we do need a trash can. We could do one of these barrel trash cans. I feel like this is definitely the vibes. Okay. And with that, I think we might be done. I gotta say, I'm pleasantly surprised with the way this turned out. No, I don't want to pick up the siding. I want to pick up this spider thing. There we go. Because I kind of want to put another one in the corner. Can I go over one more, please? Without going upstairs? I guess not. We can maybe put it upstairs, though. Not that you can see it up there, but that's okay. All right. I'm gonna say that's done. And then I'm gonna actually save it. I'm pretty pleased with it. I mean, it's not perfect. Obviously, there are some things that we just cannot do in The Sims or just do not have. Like, we don't have a deer head, so a giant tuna it is. I actually think I'm gonna get rid of this after all. We don't need that. We don't need these fake spider webs. And obviously I had to add in a few things to make it functional, like the toilet, and the refrigerator. But I think the way we did it makes it feel natural. Hey Cindy, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh yeah, we could do the barrel outside. That's a good idea. Like the barrel grill. We were talking about putting that inside instead of the stove, but it just didn't look right. But outside it would definitely work. Let's see, we've got to have a black one. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what's in this on this porch in the long dark. It doesn't even really matter. We could put a bench out here too. It's not like you need to sit in the long dark, so there aren't a ton of chairs. Just a stone bench. But I feel like a bench makes sense out here. Might try this today. Looks fun. You know what? I've done this a couple of times. Well, I say a couple of times, but it's more like 1.5. I've done Foreman's Retreat from Ash Canyon, and I've started Misanthropes from Coastal Highway. That didn't go so well. I ended up quitting. But I really enjoy it every single time. It's a challenge because the scale doesn't really work, and a lot of TLD houses are not technically functional in The Sims because a lot of them don't have toilets or refrigerators, unless you build the ones that are like in the center of Milton or in the center of Coastal or whatever. Those will have some, of course. But a lot of the ones that I think are really interesting and that have really some cool architectural feeling to it, they just don't have that. So I've had to improvise here. We added in a few things. When I did Foreman's Retreat, I built like an outhouse to take care of the toilet and stuff, the toilet and shower situation. But it's a lot of fun. And I do have some restrictions, of course, because I don't have a ton of packs. But that just makes it more fun, I think. And it's also cool because it gets me to build something different than what I normally would. A lot of the times I build very typical suburban houses, or I do a lot of very like sleek modern builds and stuff like that. And this is just so totally different from it, and it's nice and dark and cozy and kind of old, and it's fun. I definitely recommend it. Yes, the camping coolers would work. That's one thing I was saying earlier, is it would be great if I had either Outdoor Retreat and or Werewolves. I feel like both of those would have a lot of really good stuff for TLD builds, but I don't have either of those packs. I'm not gonna lie, part of me is tempted to get them just so that we can do more of this. All right, let's see. I wanted to save this. Save to my library. Save lot. This is going to, and of course it's sideways because that's just how it fits, but that's okay. This is Mindful Cabin. Mindful Cabin is located in Forsaken Airfield. Cozy, cozy home with just the basics, overlooking a spectacular No, with a spectacular overlook is what I'll say. With a spectacular view over the airfield. I can write airfield. There we go. Okay.
That's brilliant.
It technically has no bedrooms and no bathrooms. It is technically just one giant open room. Yes, I do like off the grid. I've played one off the grid challenge before. Are we gonna keep the teddy bear? Or should I delete him? No, I'm gonna leave him. Comes with a very friendly, fuzzy neighbor. It technically has no bedrooms and no bathrooms, but there is a place to sleep. Found a deer head mod for it and linked it in the games channel too. Awesome. All right, I'm going to save the lot to my library, and then, you know what, I'll upload it to the gallery. I don't know if anyone's gonna ever want this, but I mean, it's pretty cheap. It's a starter home, which makes sense given given what it is. Template already exists in my library. What would you like to do? I'd like to, I guess, just save it. It doesn't matter. It's a prison cell then, basically. There are bear costumes for your Sims. I know. I love that so much. I've had that happen to me randomly before, that my Sim will just be in a bear costume. All right, now let's go into Manage Worlds and then jump in with Astrid and Will and see how it goes. I'm gonna actually turn off the overview now that we've finished. Found Grey Mothers on the gallery. Ooh, who made Grey Mothers? Hey, Kitten, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, by the way, let's see. Let's see, what's going on? There we go. There's the game. So, yeah, it looks so funny from here because for some reason the terrain is not snowy now from here. Doesn't matter. I'll download it. I love the TLD stuff on the Sims gallery. Well, I'm glad to have added to it, Kitten. Oh goodness, here we go. Can't remember, but it looks great. Even had the shed out back. That's so cool. All right, so my Will and Astrid are really, really sad. I'm not very good at making Sims, to be honest. So I need to make sure that all of this stuff is actually functional because I don't know if it is. I don't know if they can actually get to these things. It doesn't look like she can get there. Or can she? Wait a minute. Oh, we're paused. That's why. Nope, she can't. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need to tweak a little. You know, I did my best. I don't think I'm like terrible at making cute looking Sims, but I'm not good at making Sims that actually look like other real people. I've tried making my Sim self so many times and it never looks like me. Excuse me, I told you to go here. Stop talking to Will. Will is stuck. Will is just stuck inside. Wait, she can't even get to the house. Is it because of where she's standing, though? Is it because she spawned in on the stone? Okay, so she can get here. Can you get over here? Or what's the issue? Is it this giant rock? I think it might be this giant rock. Let's maybe just, like, delete it. Let's see if that helps. I think I added a couple of years back, but I don't recall. It was before Snowy Escape, I believe. Maybe not. I feel like Snowy Escape is such a useful place to, or a practical place to build TLD lots because it's just always snowy up here. Okay, can you move now? No, okay, so it's something with the terrain. My terrain is too steep for them. I'm glad I'm testing this because I'm not gonna lie. Terrain is not my specialty. How about that? If I do it like this, is that gonna be like nice and smooth enough and low enough? That might have been a little extreme. Let's try that. Can you get into the house now? No. Terrain paint is hard. Okay, okay, we can do this. I believe in us. How's that? Is that gonna be a smooth enough path? I feel like it should be, but I could be wrong. No, she's just going around. I made this beautiful path and she's like, no, I'm gonna walk around. Oh, hey, Yama-chan. Okay, so she can get in here now. Now let's see, can she use the toilet or is this blocked? It looks like she can use the toilet. Okay, excellent. She should have no problem using the bathtub. Right? I do feel bad that the three of them have to share this place. She can use that. Okay. Oh, I don't have a... Oh, yes, I do have a refrigerator. That's right. Okay, let's clean out the spoiled food then. Yeah, you can stop bathing. It's fine. The path of most resistance. Typical Sims. Okay, she can't get to the... Okay, she can't get to this. But why? Is it the pillar, maybe? This thing should be clear. Okay, let's try now. Because then we'll know if it's the pillar. Okay, it's probably the pillar. This is why we playtest. All that trouble to get the pillar in because it looked good, and now I'm gonna have to get rid of it anyway. Love it. Love it. Self-talk in Sims 3, it was easy to let Sims cheat on their partners without being caught just by putting them in a room and removing the door. I know. Okay, what is your deal? Why can't you use this? Okay, it's now on a square. Is it too far under the stairs? I feel like it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be the stairs because the stairs would end here. What if I move it out a little bit further? Astrid, you are a doctor. You can figure this out, I promise. Okay, so one thing I like to do is turn off move objects and see, I can still place this here. So was it this thing? Was this the culprit? Excuse me. Don't tell me. You cannot tell me it is this beautiful thing that we've got. Like, wait. Here. I swear to God if it's this thing. I swear to God if this is the source of her problem, I'm going to be so upset with her. Astrid, it was on the ceiling! There's no way that could have been a problem. Whatever. Whatever, Astrid, we've got this one. It's fine. I tried so hard. But sometimes the Sims just do not want to play nice. Okay, so we've moved things back to where they were. Yeah, I don't know why it did that. It's on the ceiling. It shouldn't matter, but you know how it is sometimes. The Sims is just it's just a little glitchy sometimes. Wait, Will just started snowboarding? Nice pink snowboard. I like it. Okay, she can still use it. Cool. Let's oh, I didn't actually want to do that. I wanted to cancel this action. And let's see. Can you read? We saw her use the sink already, I think. Okay, she can read. Oh, this is our wolf dog named Stalker. Okay, she can use that, and she should be able to use this. Then we just need to check the bed. Okay, yeah, let's make a single serving of onigiri because
I feel
that
cranky and
makes sense.
pubescent today, and I
Don't
know
know
why.
I'm gonna take it out on people I like. Welcome back, Nog. Thank you for that. Maybe someone needs it for bingo? Okay, you can stop reading. Will is uncomfortable. He's overheating because it is extremely hot, but because it's summer, but he's all bundled up because he's snowboarding because it's snowy. Makes sense. No. Resume cooking, please. Oh, this might be a problem. Oh, that might be a problem, actually. We might want to do this. Okay. Oh, yay! Magic! Magical flying thing. Can we not cook? Or do you just not want to cook? Because I can understand that. No, she needed this. Okay, that was the problem. Then maybe we should maybe get rid of that. Or we leave it there as decoration. It's not in the right place, but it'll work. Wow, she is really bad at this. How did her onigiri rice balls become a mixed salad? Okay, but I actually wanted to cook something with the stove to make sure the stove worked. I don't know how I missed that. Zert, welcome in. GG on winning bingo. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Stalker is apparently not happy with the stove. But the stove does work, which is the most important thing. The last thing we'll need to... I love how there's 3 of them living here and there's only 1 bed. There's also no food bowl for a stalker. But they're just here to play test. They're not going to live here forever. Okay, so that works, and it looks like she can go sleep, too. Oh, one of my favorite touches for people who joined in a little bit later, one of my absolute favorite things that I did is I put in lumps of coal in this bucket here. And to me, it just feels so much like the Long Dark. It's such a little thing. And since I didn't have a deer head, I used a giant tuna. Okay, so now it is officially play tested and play approved. So I guess we'll just have to go without the rock here. That's okay. The bear is also, Blarfy, the bear, is also floating, it looks like, in this position. Which, I don't know about you, but that doesn't bother me. We'll just leave him. Okay, let's resave this then. Now that we know that it works. Oh no, it's gonna make me do this again? Oh. But how do I do this? Okay, I guess, mindful cabin. And, no, there's gotta be a way to do this. Open the gallery. My library. Okay. Here, we'll copy this. We'll delete it. Yes. And delete this one. And now we'll do this again. Save lot. Mindful cabin. There we go. Share lot to the gallery. Okay, and now it's been play tested. We know it works. No, Zer, you didn't miss me finishing it. We'll get back to that on Sunday. I just realized it had been like nearly a month since we completed the community challenge, and I figured we should probably do that before it gets too late. I don't like to have community challenges that run and then they just never seem to happen. So